Hey guys, it's story time with Checkers here. As you guys may not know, last Saturday we lost Bubbles, my betta fish. So, what happened was, a few days before Bubbles died, I noticed something was wrong with her. She had a red spot under her gill, and I was so worried, and I had to talk with my parents, and my parents and we took Bubbles to the vet. So the vet said that Bubbles, the red spot under her gill was a birthmark, and the only two things I can do is just make sure that I get, half a gallon of water, like changing it, like every 2 weeks or 14 days. Have to make sure that I get like either 2 or 4 cups of the old water into the watering can. Then, of course, after replacing the old water with the new water, and of course, I have to make sure that I keep an eye on Bubbles. So I supervised her, and of course, I noticed there were some changes with Bubbles. So, Bubbles, she kept swimming erratically. She was swimming on her side, and then she kept falling down, and she was opening and closing her mouth. She was either laying on the plants or laying on the pebbles, and of course, that really raised a big concern for me. And I knew I had that feeling in my stomach that something was wrong with Bubbles. But it was on January 17th. While my mom was with my sister, I noticed something was wrong with Bubbles. I saw her swim erratically, and she was opening and closing her mouth, and she kept sinking to the bottom. And of course, she was laying on the pebbles or the plants. And I called my mom, and my mom told me to keep a close eye on her. And then I went back to sleep a few hours, and then at 5:46 p.m., I went to the aquarium. I went to Bubbles' fish tank to say hello to her, but instead, that's when I found Bubbles dead in her tank. She wasn't swimming, she wasn't breathing, she was dead, and she was just laying on the pebbles. So I called my mom, and then my mom called my grandmother, and then she called my dad, and of course, I let my grandma say goodbye to Bubbles. So yeah, that's what really happened with Bubbles. Was I'm not sure what really happened, but I'm probably thinking that Bubbles, that she may have died from either illness or natural causes or undisclosed causes. I'm not sure what really happened, but yesterday my family and we had a funeral, and she's now buried in the backyard. She's buried underground next to Butterscotch, Cream Puff, and of course, Jingle, my late betta fish. So, yeah, it's really sad to lose Bubbles. Like, right now, I've been going through the 5 stages of grief. Right now, I just got passed through denial. The only ones I'm at right now is between 2 and 3, which is anger and bargaining. So, I've been very angry in the past, and I had, like, a lot of thoughts in my mind. I'm like, if I would have done something to save Bubbles, this wouldn't have happened. But I know, yes, I knew Bubbles was suffering because I could tell that when she was alive, she was opening and closing her mouth, and I knew something wasn't right. But yeah, so the only thing I can do is I just have to have some time to grieve the loss, and of course, just wait until I'm ready for a new betta fish. But my family and we are adopting a new fish on February 2nd, and her name will be Blossom. So, yes, we are going to be adopting Blossom on February 2nd, which is a few days before my mom's operation. But, anyways, I appreciate all the support that you guys have said to me because losing Bubbles had really hit me so much. Her death had really affected me both mentally and emotionally, and I've been very upset about that. But anyways, that's all I have to say. This is Storytime with Checker signing off. Bye everybody.